you know, you will notice, right? As you level up in life, people have expectations of you. You know what I'm saying? It's like some people will look at you, say, oh, okay, you just a worker, or, you ain't really built like that. You feel me? And it's like, sometimes you got to show people what you really about, because some people feel like they can take advantage of you. You feel me? And that's lead me into this conversation we about to have. You know what I'm saying? Academics, Big Act, King Act, you know what I'm saying? And Meek Mills, you know what I'm saying? Trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. Yeah. You feel me? And this is the thing, right? One thing I can say, I'm going to start this off like this, right? I got to salute Academics for the fact that he's standing on what he stands on. You feel me? I watch Academics on and off a lot. You feel me? And I just personally feel like when it comes to the Meek Mill thing, right? I feel like it's highly, first of all, I don't understand, man. I've been saying streets is a myth. Shout out to Troy Ave, man. Shout out to Troy Ave, man. I've been saying over a year now the streets is a myth, man. And when I think about Meek Mills, he's the definition of that. Huh? He's the definition of that. You feel me? And and one thing I want to make clear, I know it's some real individuals out there in real life, whether they in the entertainment world, they in the industry world, in the sense of, being in the public eye. I know it's some real individuals out there, but for overall, the streets is a myth, dog. That's why I always talk about, you can go back and watch my early videos, man, over a year ago. A lot of these guys, they can talk a good game. They can talk like they really bout it, like they really finna stand on something. And soon as they get in the crunch, soon as they looking at 6 months in jail, you feel me? They looking at 10 football numbers in that cell, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. All that gangster mentality go right out the window. All that gangster talk, right? When you got to deal with the real realities of life and the reaction, the repercussion of your action in life, when you got to really face up and man up to those situations, yeah, that's a different thing. A lot of people not built for that. You feel me? A lot of people don't really have that understanding. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, what the hell is this? Hello, why do you want to offer you a promotional channel? Man, this is not the place for that. If you trying to offer me something, you got to send that to my email, man. Don't put it in my chat like that. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't send me nothing on my website. I mean, on my live, talking about promoting something. You feel me? That's not how that goes, man. You send that to me in a whole different way. Hold up now. Wait a minute. I gotta get this up off of there. But anyway, you know what I mean? There goes somebody trying to throw me off my game, right? But check it out though. It's a lot of people out here that talk a good game like they really about something. Whether they're in the entertainment world, whether, you know what I'm saying, they're trying to get notoriety or, trying to let people know what they stand on. And it's like, okay, you say you stand on this, right? Well, we about to find out how real Meek Mills is. Because one thing I dislike, I come on this mic, right? I give you my opinion. I never talk about somebody, personal business in the sense of, asking for somebody address. So I'm a YouTuber, man. You know what I'm saying? I stand with Academics. I'm going to make this very clear for you, man. You feel me? I stand with Academics in the sense of, it's nothing wrong with anybody voicing their opinion about any situation but having integrity about it. You know what I'm saying? long as you have integrity, you not malicious about your statements or your opinion on something, I feel like, hey, we in America, you have a right for that. But one thing you don't have a right for is giving somebody physical address out there or encouraging individuals to possibly do some type of criminal activity to a person that they address, that they physical address. I don't stand for none of that. I don't like when all these fake, whatever gangster guys they supposed to be on the internet talking about, oh yeah, here's address, this is where you work at. Man, that's weak shit, bro. You a sucker for that, man. So Meek Mills, if that's what he's doing, he a sucker for that, man. You feel me? Now, yeah, Sean B. Stoller said it, man. You know what I'm saying? The Bay Area, man. I still like your music. I'm gonna still bump your music, but that right there is some straight suckerness, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put this man address out there, and the little pieces I got from Akademiks, I was watching this live. You feel me? Shout out to Act. He was Meek Mill's based on what Act was saying that he was putting on what Meek Mills was putting out in his tweet was asking people for his address and some money possibly was involved. That's weak sauce, bruh. That's completely weak sauce, bruh. Like you really out here. One thing I dislike, I don't like no fakeness around me, or like for real though. That's why I'm the type of guy, if we ain't talking business, you feel me? You're not a close associate. I can't really stand and just chop it up with you if I feel like it's not beneficial for me. And that ain't no disrespect to nobody. It's just that I don't really know you. So I really dislike when people try to show their hand like, oh man, this is what I stand on. And then when something go down, when something you don't like or you dislike or you got a problem with, you want to react like a broad. You feel me? You want to act real suckers. This is what I'm saying. I'm trying not to cuss right now. You know what I'm saying? And I really dislike that a lot. For Meek Mills, if that's true, if he was really out there, which I did see the tweet, he was talking about that Akademiks was saying that the fact that Meek Mills was asking over 4 million subscribers, which Meek Mill has. Meek Mill was asking who has academic address. To me, that's weak, dog. And from my understanding, y'all both have each other phone number or have a way of getting in contact with each other. So I just think that's hella weak for anybody to be on social media when you got a large following. You know what I'm saying? People pay attention to you, whether you like Meek Mills or Akademiks. They both got a big following behind each other. And I got to say, Akademiks, at least in social media, he's a whole lot bigger than Meek Mills. I like Meek Mills, some of his old records. I don't know about too much about the new, but I got to give it to him, man. I just think that Meek Mills, man, you looking real soft, so really looking like you real soft out here, man. You really dipped in sucker sauce with these moves, man. I guess this is the promotion that he was looking for, huh? Is that the promotion you was looking for, Meek? Huh? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You're mad about the Puff Daddy situation. Hey, man. Hey, I guess you know what? Now that I think about it, right? I think about it like this, right? If Meek Mills is mad at Akademiks, right? He's mad at Ak, and he want to put his business out on social media. Ain't that's what females do? Like, when you got a problem with a woman, she want to find a way to out you or make you look a certain type of way in the public eye. So, hey, maybe I don't know. I don't know. I ain't trying to insinuate nothing. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, usually, when you having a fallout with your chick, right? Usually if you have a fallout with your female, right? Some females like to say, oh, he got a little penis. Oh, he don't know how to work it in the bed. Oh, he always broke. And it seemed like what Meek Mills, the way he's reacting to Akademiks for what he feel Akademiks may have put out about him about the Diddy situation, right? The way he's responding, man, it's a little cat-like, I should say. You feel me? It's a little cat like, man. You feel me? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. And I mean, everybody can say academic soft. You know what I'm saying? He a keyboard gangster. You can say whatever you want. But one thing I got to give academics credit for, he came out and said he ready for a squabble, huh? He said he ready for a squabble, Meek Mills. Where you at, man? You know what I'm saying? You know? I mean, I wouldn't, and this is the thing. I had a whole nother thing. I was gonna come on my live. This is why I'm wearing pink, man. I'm gonna be at the Nicki Minaj concert tomorrow. She coming out here in the Bay. You feel me? At the Oakland Arena, the old Warrior State, Coliseum. So I'm gonna be at the, Nicki Minaj concert tomorrow. So I came in here trying to give y'all a whole different show, man. I seen that live. You know what I'm saying, with Big Act, man. I said, man, let me go ahead and switch it up. Tomorrow I'm gonna give y'all some more sauce about Nicki Minaj. But I can't believe this though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really can't believe this. Like, I can't believe Meek Mills. Now I have heard rumors. I mean, I have heard, stories from Whack 100 and when he talked about situations with him in the game and Meek Mills, and I know that was so long ago, but at the same time, it's starting to make sense. You know what I mean? Because I'm the outside looking in. I don't know none of these cats. You feel me? But at the same time, these stories are starting to make sense, man. And this is another thing. I always tell people this, man. If you want to learn something about somebody, first you got to have patience and let them talk. Usually, when a person talk long enough, you can figure out exactly what you're dealing with. You feel me? Because you only can fake it for so long. You only can act like you a certain type for so long to where your slip up is going to happen. The real, I'm saying your real self will come out in some type of way. Now, for Meek Mills, he a gangster, right? I didn't know gangsters, you know what I'm saying, got the mayor calling him or the governor of his, the state he at is calling him about, issues he may have with academics. I'm just kind of confused. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know gangsters had that type of connection, but hey, this is a new era, man. That's why I say the streets is a myth. You know what I mean? Shout out to Troy Ave. And the streets is a myth is definitely a myth. This is if you want to get another confirmation, because I've been kicking it. I gave y'all part 1, 2, and 3 of streets is a myth. You feel me? But if you need another reinsurance, if you need a better understanding, look at Meek Mills. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. If you want to hit me about any designs, I see you on here. If you want to hit me about a design, you got to hit my email. You do not put it in my live chat. All this will get deleted. I don't like this in my live chat. If you're trying to discuss business with me in my live chat, is not it. It's in my email address, seanbstola@yahoo.com. That's where you go for any type of a business, inquirements that you would like to discuss with me. Not on my live, bro. That ain't how it works. And I might block you after this too. Once I get access to my other screen, I'm gonna block you because I really, like I said, I don't like this in my live. I'm not here to promote. You're not paying me, so you putting this in my live is highly disrespectful. I don't see you ain't drop no super chat, no cash app. You ain't drop nothing on me, man. But you want to give me all this information in my live, man. You need to drop something in my super chat if you want me to continue to have possibly do business with you. So let's make that very clear, man. I'm a businessman. I don't know what you thought this was. But anyway, I'm highly confused. I'm highly confused. Meek Mills, man. Not Meek Millie. Meek Millie. Not Meek Millie. Meek Millie, what's the problem, man? You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy though, right? Because Meek Mills, these rappers, man, and this is the thing with me, right? I grew up hip hop. You know what I'm saying? My first music of choice always been hip hop music besides R&B. And it's really sad to see some of the artists of today where we're able to get more access to them due to social media, and you know what I mean? And you get to see the reality of who you really a fan of, or whoever, artist that you like. And unfortunately, I don't like what I see when I look at Meek Mills, in the sense of what you trying to portray, who you supposed to be on this microphone when you get behind the beats. Shout out to Rick Ross, man. Because one thing I can say about Rick Ross, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about him. To me, all he showed that he was been a stand-up individual, and he stand on what he stand on. So, he don't sound like he false flagging in life at all. You feel me? But with Meek Mills, man, he looks so fugazi out here, bruh. He really look real finicky, man. His money looking funny in the light. It's like I'm kind of highly confused, bruh, because it's like, man, you want to come at DJ Akademiks? And if you want to come at him, why you didn't talk to that man as a man? See, that's what I talk about so much on my channel, man. All this like internet beefing, to me, it's fake. Because if you really beefing with somebody, you definitely do not want to be on no type of social media platform talking about doing some type of illegal activity. Because we all know the math of that. You know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time. And then also, I was watching Akademiks live. He was saying the police came to his house. And I bet whether if Meek Mills had anything to do with that or not, just by him posting, asking for his address with so many followers he have, you feel me? Imagine who may have tried to call the local police in Akademiks area. You feel me? Where it's a domino effect. You know what I'm saying? So you say one thing and that knocks one domino down, and and it just continues on. So if you a real street individual, right? You you know what I mean? You a real gangster, you about it. You really bought it. Like you ain't gotta do all that, bro. I don't know, bro. That's why I say, man, I tell anybody, man, I try to keep it 1,000 with you, man. Get your ass a job. If you like shooting guns, man, we got a great military in this great country of United States. You know what I mean? You can be in the Air Force, the Marines, the Army, the Navy. We have all type of, you know what I'm saying? Different sections of departments where you can be involved with military activity. If you love to be around guns and cannons and all that, yeah, we got all that for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a gangster to hold a gun. You feel me? I mean, yeah, of course, to protect yourself. I get that. But if you really want to be a toting, you know what I mean? Pistol toting individual, you know what I'm saying? We got a perfect department for you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Well, you don't have to go out here and risk your life. You know what I'm saying? Doing 20 years or be out here snitching like the rest of these fake gangsters. You know what I mean? Fake street dudes. All these dudes is fake, bro. And all that street talk, man, that died off in the 90s, bro. Anybody new talking that gangster talk, man, they ain't built like that. Because if they was built like that, they wouldn't be on the internet talking like that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just highly confused, man. I'm highly confused. And then now all is starting to make sense. You know, if you follow Meek Mills a little bit, he was beefing with what, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Even Tekashi 6ix9ine called Meek Mills the police, bro. So if you know if Tekashi 6ix9ine call you the police and you know what he is, usually usually you can recognize your own, correct? So if you a snitch, you usually can recognize another snitch. Y'all ain't feeling me though. You ain't even catching it, man. You ain't even catching it, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just saying, man. But if Tekashi 6ix9ine is calling Meek Mills a snitch, we already know the math of You know what I'm saying? Takashi. So for him to recognize it, what does that make you? You feel me? And it's really sad though, because at the end of the day, man, you could be getting money, man. Y'all can be doing a money play right now. I understand Meek Mill's, I think he just dropped some music or he about to drop an EP or whatever. I mean, I haven't even been checking for him in a while, be honest with you, but you could have took this as promotion in a positive way where y'all could have linked up, you and Akademiks could have linked up and made this a colossal, you know what I mean, promotion for you in a positive way than for you to get you want the recognition, you want people to recognize you for the music you're putting out, but now they're going to recognize you for being Twitter fingers, huh? And let's be honest, right? Meek Mills ain't been the same ever since Drake said you getting bodied by a singing nigga. You feel me? Since Drake told him he getting bodied by a singing. You feel me? Is that your tour or is that your girl tour? And matter of fact, I'm going to see Nicki tomorrow. I guess it's your girl tour. Oh, that ain't his girl no more. I'm sorry, bro. Shout out to Petty, man. I'm just saying, man. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, have Meek actually been on tour at all? I mean, I know he opened up for people, right? I know he was rocking with Nicki back in the days. I think he was an opener for Nicki. So has he ever done a tour? You feel me? They just use him for club dates, man. You know, you go to Philly, you know, you bring them out, you know, let them do, you know how you do a local act, you know, when you go to you go to your home, when you go to people's hometown, you know, and it's a local act that's popping at the hometown, you bring them up there, let them do their best song, get them up out of there. So I figured that's what Nicki was using Meek Mills for when she go to Philly. Oh yeah, let's bring Meek up. Because he ain't never had a tour for himself. So that's kind of funny to me, right? I'll be seeing Rick Ross out here doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? He doing this street tour. He got that popping. He was doing a lot of different things. But I ain't never heard Meek Mills doing any type of tour, man. So I guess this is a promotion that you wanted promotion, but I don't think this is the one you was looking for, buddy. You feel me? I'm just saying, man. I don't think this is the promotion Meek Mills really wanted, though. But now you're getting it. You wanted the attention. Now you're getting it, man. You feel me? And it ain't really started yet. Wait till tomorrow, man. Wait for this weekend. Because I'm coming back tomorrow. I'm gonna drop a live tomorrow about Nicki Minaj. I'm gonna show y'all my you know, because I got the VIP parking. You know, I paid a little extra. I paid a few dollars on my ticket. So I'm gonna bring y'all more material all weekend for the Nicki Minaj concert and my experience and all that. So I'm all this weekend expect a whole just gonna be Nicki weekend basically. You feel me? So any Nicki fans that's watching this live, just know this whole weekend after I come back from the Nicki concert tomorrow, man, I'm gonna have so much material. Y'all get ready. You know what I'm saying? Because like I've been telling y'all, I said this a couple of months ago when her album came out. I don't pump fake, man. If I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna show y'all when I drop the content. You know what I'm saying? I ain't out here faking, man. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of guys, it's a lot of individuals on YouTube, different platforms. They tell y'all a whole bunch of information, but when it comes down to doing the physical thing that they talk about, they don't do it. But when you come to Sean B. Stoll, if I tell you I'm going to a concert, I'm gonna show you the proof. It ain't gonna be a green screen. I'm actually there. Okay. So tomorrow I'm gonna be at Nicki Minaj concert, and I'm gonna give you a whole bunch of content this whole weekend. So just if you're new to my channel, make sure I hit that subscribe button and hit that like button as you come on in. You feel me? Because I'm one of them guys on you know what I'm saying, out here on these platforms. It's real in real life. For real though. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what my views are, how many subscribers I got, because in my real life, I'm really popping. You feel me? And I'm gonna show y'all that as when I'm gonna show you the Nicki Minaj concert tomorrow. So tap in with me. And like I said, I had a whole nother live I was gonna do tonight, but I had to come on here and chop it up with y'all about Meek Mills and Big Act, man. Cause this don't make no sense. How you gonna put out that man address, bruh? Meek Mills, I'm confused, bruh. I didn't know street dudes did that. I didn't know street dudes was asking people for another person address online. Cause like Drake said, trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. Was he lying? Was he lying? Drake wasn't lying. How many years ago did that song come out, man? I know that song way better than I know any of Meek Mill verses. I remember with Dreams and Nightmares, I give Meek that. I give Meek that. But after you get past Dreams and Nightmares, what's the next one? Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bruh. I'm talking about the music, man. See, you wanted that promotion, but I don't think this is the promotion you was looking for, Meek Millie. Meek Millie. I don't think this is the promotion you was looking for, buddy. But it just feel like, man, it's just this another thing too. For any young person that's looking at these street rappers, I ain't saying all of them fake, but a lot of them are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are. Even in my era, you know what I'm saying? I come from the 90s, man. There was some real individuals, but it was some fake ones too. And I just feel like today era, man, a lot of these so-called street dudes, they going out sad, bro. They going out sad. And one thing I love about this era, the social media, oh yeah, you can find out a lot of information, and you can find out a lot of times how these people is really out here really pump faking in life. You know what I'm saying? Because you talk all that rah-rah on the mic, but then look at your movements in real life. It's weak, bro. Weak. Meek Mills, you just did the weakest move I ever seen an artist do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bruh, you talk all that gangster talk. You just dropped the album with Rick Ross, which I actually like. I like the album they put out. You know what I'm saying? I still listen to it to this day. But when Meek Mill verse come on, I'm just kind of, it's lackluster now, man. Because now I'm thinking about the buster moves that you've been doing lately, bruh. You feel me? Because I mean, I heard Whack 100, was talking about the pest control when the game, they was in Philly eating at Philly at the Philly steakhouse. You know what I'm saying? And Meek was nowhere to be found, man. And then I heard that, you know what I'm saying? They had an issue when the Meek came out to LA and he was acting soft at that point. I'm like, wow, all that gangster talk, chopper, and gotta check. You talking all this gun talk, street talk, and mafia talk, and you feel me? And then when somebody really check you about that talk that you really talking about, you can't back it up. You want to call the police, call a mayor, call a fire department. You know what I'm saying? The highway patrol, the local patrol, you know what I'm saying? The DEA. You feel me? You trying to call anybody, man. Come on out here. Then you gonna make that statement about academics. If that's true, that's wild. How he's trying to say academics have some of a lot of rappers killed. That's crazy, bro. I know academics did that war in Chirac, but at the same time, he wasn't the one that was involving himself in the physical activity that they was doing out there. You feel me? It wasn't like he was picking up a weapon and going and doing things. That he was just reporting on it. And I mean, of course, some stuff was fabricated, but at the same time, I mean, he only can talk about what's available. And everybody add their sauce to it. When you go to your favorite, when you go watch a movie and it says based on real life, when you go to the movie theater and you watch a movie and it says it's based on real life, that means that everything in that movie you watching is not real. There are some real parts in the movie when they say it's based on real life, but they add in extra sauce to make it more entertaining for you. So when I think of academics, it's kind of the same thing. He took stories, from my understanding, he took stories that was going on in Chicago, Some he maybe fabricated, added some sauce to, but at the same time, he wasn't the one physically doing harm to anybody. You feel me? So for Meek Mills to say that about Akademiks, it just makes me look at Meek Mills a little side eye because it's like, wow. So can we say that about you and your raps? If you want to come at Akademiks and what he say, right? You know that, like they say, you can't talk about somebody else without somebody checking your backyard, homie. So I'm just kind of confused when people make those type of statements when they study pointing the finger at you did this, you did this. Okay, well, hold up. If I did all this, what was your involvement? How do you have all this information? How do you know about all these type of situations? See, that's what I always say. When people come and tell you a whole bunch of information about somebody else, that makes me want to question you. Because why are they so comfortable coming to you? Or two, how do you have access to this information? You feel me? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So you gotta be careful out here because a lot of these, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people be out here faking, telling fake stories, and they not telling the truth. They not being truthful, and they not kicking real life. You know what I'm saying? And so for Meek Mills to be doing what he doing, he's basically snitching, right? I thought gangsters didn't snitch. Oh, I forgot the streets is a myth. You feel me? The streets is a myth. They lying to y'all, bruh. I'm like, oh yeah, man. You know, if I get in trouble, man, I'm gonna do the if I do the crime, I'm gonna do the time. And they say, okay, cool. Well, if you don't tell us you doing 30 years, well, I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. Now, I was down to ride with him, but you talking about how many years? 30 consecutively. You feel me? You got to do 30 years if you don't tell us who was in the car with you. Who else was involved with this criminal activity? Well, since you put it like that, how much time you willing to take off? Well, we'll split it in half. And then you might be able to get out on good behavior. Okay. We're gonna drop it down to 15. Well, you do 5 and we put you on parole for 10 years. How about that? But you gotta tell us everything. And then next thing you know, they get the action for a cigarette. Telling, bro. Gangster. Streets is a myth, y'all. Meek Mills is helping y'all understand. If y'all don't want to believe me, look at Meek Mills. Gangster, man. He the most gangster of them all, man. Meek Millie. You know what I'm saying? He the gangster of them all. Can't nobody top Meek Millie. You know what they call him? Freak Mills. Now, Freak Mill. Meek Millie. Man, I don't feel sorry for you, bro. And I don't like nobody coming at podcasters and YouTubers. You know what I mean? Unless they do some fake, if they do some straight clown type stuff or some giving people addresses out, then I give you that. But for Meek Mills to do that about Akademiks, man, that's weak, man. That's sucker sauce right there, bro. Straight dipped in sucker sauce, man. You feel me? What kind of sauce is that? Oh, I believe this is sucker sauce here. We got whack juice and sucker sauce. Which one do you want? And Meek Mill was like, man, give me both. You feel me? Give me both, man. I'm just saying, man. Y'all don't want to believe me? Just look at Meek Mills, man. Look at Meek Millie, man. You know what I mean? The proof is right there. You don't have to go no further. You don't have to go back to 1992. Back in my day. Nah, bruh. We in 2024, huh? You know what I'm saying? Meek Millie just showed you what real gangsters do. They snitch. And then on top of that, okay. On top of that, I said this many videos ago, right? If you're a real gangster, you don't just snitch. You know what else you do? You love to be in a bunk bed with another grown man. That's what gangsters love. They love going to jail. They love telling hood stories with other men all day. You feel me? And they love, sleeping in the same room with another grown ass man every day, all day. That's what their enjoyment is. It's not a woman. No. Gangsters love to go to jail, man. They like to be in a jailhouse around a whole bunch of men. Cause I believe I was watching $1 million worth of game one day, right? This clip just somehow, I don't know what's going on my algorithm. I need to holler at YouTube. I don't like this. But I was watching a clip came up of Meek Mills. He was on $1 million worth of game. Y'all might want to check this out, right? Meek Mills said to Gilly the Kid and Wallow that when you in jail, right? Now keep in mind Meek Mills went to jail for 6 months, and this is what he said, right? He was in jail for 6 months. So Meek Mills was on $1 million worth of game. He told Gilly and Wallow, man, it's like when your celly leave, it's like your woman is leaving you from the relationship. He said when his celly leave, because it's like he said in his room, in his jailhouse room, right? His it's the guy that you talk to all the time, right? I don't know if you got him rubbing on your shoulders or something. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't never been to jail, so I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. But this is what Meek Mill said on $1 million worth of game. You know what I mean? He said that when you get involved with your cellmate so much where if they get released early or whenever they get released and you still in prison, it's like a female, that you was dating, you was in a relationship with and they leave you, so you just kind of like, I took it as he was saying, in my opinion, he took it like he's like brokenhearted because his partner, his cellmate, another guy, was leaving him. You know what I mean? So if you don't believe me, go check out $1 million worth of game, man. That's where I got that from, man. You know, check that out. I ain't insinuating nothing. That's what Mick Mill said. I didn't say what he is or what he not. Okay, what a man like is not my business. What you like in your bed and give on top of your head is not my business. You know what I mean? I'm into women strictly biological woman. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's it. I don't deviate from the plan. I'm not. I respect you if you sexual fluent, whoever you are. If you're a fluent person, that's a new thing now. If you sexual fluent, you're not gay. You're just sexual fluent. So I'm not saying that's what Meek Mill is, but all I'm saying is he was on $1 million worth of game, and he said out of his own mouth that when you have a cellmate for so long and they leave for whatever reason, it's like, they breaking, like a chick breaking up with you in a relationship. Okay. So yeah, man. What else do you want from me? Oh my goodness, man. I'm just saying, man. Yeah. Hey man. Hey man. Say man. You know, for me, I love women so much, man. You can have a small booty, big booty, flat booty, no booty. It's still my booty. I'm with, baby. I'm still with you, baby. So what I'm saying is, I don't care if the woman is big, small, tall, short. Long as she a biological woman and I find her attractive, that's all I need. You feel me? I don't need no, I don't need nothing remixed. I don't need no ad libbing. I don't need you feel me, something that's similar or similar to. No, man. It's no go, not an option, never. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's just me. That's who I am. That's what I like. That's what I'm into. That's it. I don't care about your cellmate. I don't care about none of that. You feel me? You do you, and I'ma stay in my lane. You feel me? Oh my goodness, man. Hey, man. It's a new day out here. You know, it's a lot of options out here. You know, people choose what they choose. Man, be free, man. Whatever you are, just stay true to yourself. If you ain't no gangster, stop saying that you are. Because eventually your card will be pulled. Somebody is they gonna want to see what your reputation is. They want to validate your gangster. So when somebody want to validate your gangster, you can't be snitching. You can't be running to the governor. You can't be doing Twitter fingers talking about, oh man, what's his address? I got 30,000. But you a whole gangster, man. You supposed to stand on your square, playboy. That's why I say the streets is a myth, man. The streets been dead. Y'all just now figuring it out. See, the good thing about today's era, you get to find out who the snitches are, bro. You get to find out who people really ain't really built like that in real life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love today era. Some people, some older folks don't like the new technology. I love it. Because you get to see, all you got to hit is a couple of buttons on your iPhone. You know what I'm saying? On your Samsung. And you get to see all the information you need to know about who you're dealing with. And if you can't figure it out that way, just let them talk long enough. You will figure out exactly who you dealing with, huh? You feel me? You know? And it's crazy, right? Because we all want to be notarized, want to be recognized. We all want to have our own level of fame. Whatever, however that level is for you, that's you. That's what I believe, right? But sometimes you have people that want the fame, they want the notoriety, but when they get it, they don't like how they got it. And this is Meek Mills. Because Meek Mills, honestly, let's keep it real, right? Musically, he hasn't been relevant for a while. Let's keep it real. People don't want to admit that, right? Because everybody want to go back to dreams and nightmares. But when did that song come out? You know what I'm saying? When did Dream and Nightmares come out? It had to be what, almost 10 years ago? I'm just saying. Let me see. When did Dream and Nightmares? Hey Siri. When did Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmare come out? Meek Mill's Dreams and Nightmares came out in 2012. Dreams and Nightmares came out in 2012, and we in 2024. Okay. So let's be honest, right? And now we're talking about music now. We're gonna keep it on the music, right? Meek Mills haven't been relevant. If that song came out in 2012, I give him about what? Like a 4-year run. Because once Drake came out with the back to back, you saying, well, they made another one. You ain't still responded to the other one. You getting bodied by a singing nigga. And shout out to all my wife and niggas. Hit that man with the prenup and tell that boy to ease up. And then another one, did another. Come on, man. So Meek Mills had a nice good run, let's say from like 2012, and give him 4 years after that. What's that? 13, 14, 15, 16. So about 2016. Yeah, that sound about right. After 2016, that's when it was over, man. Hold up. Let's do this, right? Let's be fair, right? Hey Siri, when did Drake Back to Back come out? The song was released on July 29th, 2015. Mm. Same day that Blue Jays and Phillies played. Look at that. That came out 2015. So I was about right because Dreams and Nightmares came out 2012. That was literally 3 years later. So, yep, I was right. About a 4-year run. Can't make this up, bro. So he had about a 4-year run. And if you think back, right, at one point, Meek Mills was hotter than Future. A lot of people look over that, though. Because Future didn't really pop off to like Purple Sprite. I mean, excuse me, Dirty Sprite. I know he had the mixtapes before that, but that was bubbling him up. But when Dirty Sprite 2 came out, that's when Future took off. But prior to that, you had Meek Millie. You feel me? So the projection of Meek Millie, he was looking to go way further than Future. And look at both of them careers. Look who's up and who's not. You feel me? And that ain't, I'm not knocking them. That's just the reality, right? So you look at Future, right? We all know what Future. If you know, you can't say you're a hip hop fan and you don't know who Future is and you don't know his record. Oh yeah, he been knocking them out the park since Dirty Sprite 2. Let's keep it 1,000. He been knocking it out the park. Albums, bro. We ain't talking about songs. Albums. Dirty Sprite was knocking. Jimi Hendrix, double CD, that was knocking to me. I even like the little sleeper that that him and Drake came out with. You know what I'm saying? Do the digital dash. Locations. Come on, man. Change locations. They had some knocks on that the album they put out. And of course, you know where you at today. So my thing is this, man. Meek Millie, you was looking for that energy that you had back in 2012. You was looking for people to really recognize you for your talent. Well, now they're going to recognize you for your talent, but not on the microphone. They're going to recognize how talented you are at snitching. They're going to recognize how talented you are and false flagging who you really are. You came out here talking that gang talk, that gangster talk. You feel me? But your movements make you look like you just dipped in sucker sauce, man. You feel me? So I'm just saying, man. And that's why I respect anybody, you know what I'm saying, that come out here and really tell the truth. You know, you ain't got to say everything because I leave out certain things too, just to protect people around me. But I don't come on here and just talk real reckless just because I got a mic in front of me. You feel me? So some people get drunk with the power that they have for the moment. And that's the key. A lot of people have power. They have it. You know what I'm saying? They have people attention for a moment, but not long term, meaning no longevity. Let's keep it real. Some people been rapping for 30 years, but how long have they been relevant? Most people are not relevant for their whole career. And Meek Mills, I'm sorry, bro. You ain't really been relevant since Dreams and Nightmares. And if it wasn't for Drake coming back saving you after he bodied you, I don't even think you had as much sauce you have today. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just saying. I'm talking musically, bro. Let's keep it real. Meek Mills wasn't popping again until he didn't have no real big buzz until he reunited with Drake and they put out that song. I can't even remember the song. I'll be honest with you. The only song I could think of is Rico, the song they did Rico off the second album with Dreams and Nightmares was on it. I'm just saying, bro. Don't get mad at me. It's your body of work, bro. And now you're gonna be way more popular now, bro. The last time you was popular was for Twitter fingers. Now you finna be popular for being out here false flagging, talking this gangster talk, but yet you wanna talk about academics, who address, who can get me the address. I got this much money for this, and that. When you have such a big following, you have so many people that listen and watch your little, your texts or Twitters that you do. And some people try to, react based on what you say. That's why you have to be conscious of your position in life, man. But some people, they don't get it until it's gone. And unfortunately, for Meek Mills, man, if he really didn't come back from the Drake situation, we're gonna see how he worked well with this situation. I hope he can get it together. But it's not looking too promising, man. So I appreciate y'all watching this live tonight. You feel me? You new to my channel, please hit that like button, and also hit that subscribe button. My name is Sean B. Stola. All I bring to you is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration. If you're not familiar with me, once this live is over, I have that tab that says live. Click on the tab, go through my videos, and enjoy. You feel me? Because I drop videos, 2 to 4 videos every week. This weekend is Nicki Minaj weekend. That's why I'm wearing pink. Because, like I said earlier in this live, I had a whole nother conversation I want to have, but I had to come on here and kick this game. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen big Akademiks up there, big King Akademiks doing this thing, and I was like, man, let me get on here and put in my 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you peeped a little bit of information I gave to y'all, and hopefully it's something you can gravitate to. And make sure you like this video, hit that subscribe button, and check back with me all this weekend. I'm gonna bring y'all more information, or I should say more content, based around the Nicki Minaj concert that I'm going to tomorrow. So I'm gonna be in Oakland tomorrow. The old Warriors is going to be at the Oakland Coliseum. I'm gonna be there tomorrow. So if anybody in the Bay Area, you feel me, y'all going to the Nicki concert, say what up, man, to me. If you see me out there, you feel me. I'm in very good seats, So be on the lookout for more Nicki Minaj content all this weekend. I will be dropping. I'm gonna have a lot of content. So please hit the like, hit the subscribe, drop something in that super chat or super thanks. I appreciate y'all. Until next time. Peace.